this is part 4 to solving equations. This time we're going to be looking at what to do with those fractions. So I have our reminders up here that we've been talking about for the last couple videos. The opposite operations: if I'm adding something, I need to subtract. If I'm multiplying something, I need to divide. If I'm dividing something, I need to multiply. And just a reminder of how to look for a positive versus a negative number. I always want to look in front of that number and see what sign is there. So in this case, it is a positive 7. I have my ghost number, which is found in front of always found in front of a letter. And if I just have a letter, I'm just going to go ahead and write a 1 in there to make it appear, make that ghost appear. I'm going to remember that multiplication is always shown as 3x. Division is always shown with a number under a letter. And then sometimes I'm going to have both a multiply and a divide, but I just need to remember that that bottom number means to divide, or that I am dividing, and that my top number means that I am multiplying. And of course, my disclaimer that there are many ways to solve an equation. Use what works best for you. The way I teach it is just one of many ways. However, it is the way that I have found kids to learn how to solve these equations the quickest and also accurately. So the first equation we're going to look at is going to look like this. Okay. Again, I am still going to use that wall. I am still going to put 2 boxes down. I'm going to drop my 3 down and put it in my box. I'm going to put my x over 2 in the box. So now I got to think back. Okay, I have a letter over a number. So that is telling me that I am dividing. So my opposite operation is to multiply. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So I'm going to get x, 1x, equals 3 times 2, which is 6. So x equals 6. Okay, let's look at another one where I might have 2 numbers, both top and bottom. So most of the time we would see it written like this. So I'm still going to do my boxes, my number box, my letter box. I'm going to do 6e over 10 and drop my 18 down in. Okay, now I need to remember that I have both a multiply on the top and a divide on the bottom. And I'm always going to go ahead and start with the bottom part. So if I am dividing 10, I want to multiply by 10, which cancels that out. So I have 180 is 6e. Now, I do have those next to each other, so I know that I am multiplying. So I need to then divide by 6. So I do it on this side, and I'm also going to do it on this side. So then I come out with E1 equals 30. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and try a couple on your own.